So the Online Safety Act is being rolled out at the moment, but what does the research say? So this thing started in December 2024, and really what it's here for is to protect people online, mainly children, but vulnerable people in general. So the purpose is to force online platforms to remove any abusive or harmful content that could harm its users. And this is important because 2/3 of young people have said that they've seen distressing and harmful content online, and repeated exposure to that can lead to mental health issues such as like PTSD. So what's really got a lot of people upset? Well, it's time to talk about spicy content. So from last month, adult websites now have to verify the age of their users, and people aren't happy. But the research says that the first exposure to online adult content happens around the age of 12, and 15% can be like younger than 10, and that leads to anxiety, skewed ideas of relationships, and a higher vulnerability to like exploitation. So the other thing is now that social media platforms now need to assess the content that's on their platforms, their websites, and also to actually enforce these age limits. So the thing with social media, right, is that it's not bad. It's more of a case of how you use it. Now, MQ recently did a study and found that it's more about how you use it. Do you replace healthy activities with social media, such as you don't go to sleep, you're missing out on homework and all that other stuff? That's when it's bad. But in terms of like connecting with people, learning, all of those things, great. So the act also criminalizes content that encourages people to harm themselves or to permanently remove themselves from the world. You know what I really mean, right? So the research shows that this type of content can cause anxiety and fear. So the thing with these algorithms, right, is that it can send someone down a rabbit hole. And especially if someone's quite vulnerable, this can be very destructive. So what's the verdict on this act? So, thing is, there's a lot of gaps. So private messaging services like Snapchat and WhatsApp, there's already research and evidence to say that a lot of abuse content gets shared through that. Also, it doesn't focus on things that are like legal but still harmful, like extreme diets or unrealistic beauty standards. All of those things still has an impact on someone's psyche. And to go back to the MQ research I was talking about earlier, it's all nice having all these safety features, but this needs to be put in from the get-go. Putting it after the fact doesn't really help, because at this point so many people are already harmed. This needs to come down to like an algorithmic change, where instead of it showing you more content that is harmful, should really be showing you better, healthier and more positive content. So that's the Online Safety Act. What do you think? And follow MQ for more mental health research backed by science.